So packing and shipping is complete, at least for this morning. We've got to do some more later this afternoon, but right now we have time to hit the road, and right now it's a project run, okay? So you guys get to come with me. Let's go get some fun supplies so we can be all creative today. Can you see one of my favorite places to go is Lowe's? So I'm gonna head inside, grab what I need. Stay tuned, I'll show you what I grab, okay? All right, that was quick, right? Love me to run into some Lowe's, grab what I need and come back out, okay? So today I'm gonna be making signs behind the scenes, getting ready to do a Facebook Live as well. I'm gonna share with you guys as well what I do with these wooden planks, okay? So this is the cheapest way that I like to make my signs, and it is just plain wood. I don't care if it's nicked up, it's beat up, it's dented. That's the sort of stuff that I love because I'm a shabby painter and I love all those dents and dings, right? To really give it the old character. So right here, you can see what I did. I actually went inside and I got myself a long plank of wood. It was 6 foot high, and I think it's like about a foot across. Yep, absolutely 1 foot across, and then 1 inch thick, okay? It says right here, 1 by 12 by 6. And so these, sometimes you catch them on sale, depending on where you wanna go. I got an entire plank for $12. I actually went, they also offer a service so you can get your planks cut. So I had my 6 foot plank cut into 1 foot planks, okay? So that was something they did for free for me, which I am eternally grateful. I love that as well. So you can do whatever size you want. So maybe you want yours to be, you know, 2 foot long, right? To do that sort of thing. But I'm gonna do some smaller signs today. So for me, I got 6 pieces for $12. Do the math. Hello, $2 a sign. Now let's go make it pretty. So you saw how close these stores were to each other. I could not go to one without going to the other. Plus we're making signs today, and I love to hit up the Walmart craft section. I will tell you, they've been stepping up their game, and I can find all kinds of cool stuff. Now of course in my trunk you're gonna find things like bubble wrap for all of our shipping, right? Need more of that. It's so funny, as I checked out, the cashier was like, do you know how much fun my grandson could have with bubble wrap? We all love bubble wrap. Do you love bubble wrap? Can't be friends if you don't like bubble wrap, all right? Most relaxing thing ever, right? The cheapest toy ever. So we also got lots of boxes as well for shipping paint and out to our retailers. So had to get stocked up on that today while I was here. But of course, do it all in one trip. I love, love, love these. I'm gonna paint these today on Facebook Live. I'm gonna do a little bit of painting here in this video as well. I have a couple different designs. I found me, these were $1.98, I do believe. Found me an owl to paint, an anchor to paint. Also, you know, they have amazing initials and things like that that you can get for $1.98 as well, which is really, really nice when you're making signs and things and trying to personalize things for people in your life. Family, how about something like that? That would be really cool on a sign, right? And I don't even have to do anything with it because it already comes cut like this and painted like this. And this was $4 and change, so I love that. Got me another owl. So I'm gonna head back to the shop now, and let's get started on working on some of those napkin signs. So it is time to work on a few labels before we get creative today, taking care of what we need to do. Big thank you to everybody out there for all those awesome orders that just keep coming in. Woohoo! All right, I gotta print, I gotta work to ship tonight, and get going, all right? So, tough. All right, guys, finally, let's get down to some action and make use of all these beautiful napkins. If you saw my last vlog, go over there and watch it. If you missed it, I showed you my haul that I recently got. I love to use napkins as part of furniture refinishing, doing fun decor, that sort of thing. And I found this beautiful stash here that I love because it has this beautiful, beautiful just design on it, right? So I think I paid, what, $1.79 for this pack, and it's perfect. So just know that napkins come much like toilet paper or toilet tissue. You know how it says on the front that it has a different ply to it? What that means is you know, how many layers of tissue is basically in it to be able to form the actual napkin. So this, I think, is a 3-ply. So I'm going to take off the back 2 pieces, leave the top, which is the design part, because that's what we're going to work with today. We can keep these pieces to dry our hands later when we get glue all over them, right? Yeah. So what we're gonna do now is take one of those planks that I just shared with you that I got from Lowe's. It's the perfect size for a sign. Again, you can do whatever size you want. And then I'm gonna grab some Mod Podge, okay? I love the Mod Podge in the matte, M-A-T-T-E. I tend to do a lot of projects that are very vintage, very old looking, and so matte gives me much more of an older fashioned look versus using something like a high gloss. All right, so now I'm gonna grab my shabby chip brush and go ahead and put it all over this plank, okay? Make sure you get some good coverage on here. Otherwise, you get lots of bubbles and your tissue is not gonna really hold down as well as you probably would like it to. I love my shabby chip brushes. They are universal, meaning that you use them for paint, for glue, all kinds of stuff. And if you want to grab a shabby chip brush just like I have, just head over to junkmonkeypaint.com and you'll find the same ones over there that I make available to you guys. All right, and done. Let's move quickly before that glue sets up. And now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop it down like a hot potato, that napkin, okay? Now one thing I like to do is, you can have it flat, but I like kind of a scrunchy material. I like texture, and so this is why I'm taking the time to really texturize and give myself some lumps and bumps. All right, and then I can take my brush as well and just kind of do a dab, and what this does is it seals from the back, it seals from the front, and it really sandwiched in that napkin. And remember, it dries clear, so no worries. Okay, next up I'm gonna take a medium grit sand pad. These are my favorite grit. I use it when I'm working on furniture and painting furniture. I've just gravitated towards this grit. Again, you can find it online if you want the very same ones that I use here, but just pick maybe a medium to heavy. And what it's gonna do is really get rid of all those straggler ends, just like this, that I don't need for the edges of the piece, right? So we went ahead and cleaned that up. Now, let's wait for it to dry. And boom! All right, we've got a piece here that's completely dry. Love it. Can you see all that beautiful texture that's on here? I just love the green, the orange, the hot pink. It makes me happy. Color makes me happy. Now we're going to put this aside. It can continue to dry, but for this particular sign, I'm going to use Mr. Owl. This is an owl cutout that I got at Walmart for all of $1.98. Oh, and by the way, while I'm at it, I better turn on my glue gun and get that ready to rock and roll. So that's gonna heat up, but what I wanna do now is heat up the situation, and paint Mr. Owl here and make him look all cute, okay? I'm gonna go with a black today. And you know, the cool thing is about when you use our chalky style paints is that if you don't seal, ultimately you have a chalkboard on your hand. So if you want, I could leave Mr. Owl and not paint a face on him. I just love his black silhouette. That's what I'm gonna go with today. But I love a black silhouette, which is really nice. But if you want, this is a big enough surface where I could use him as a chalkboard. So this sign could be a chalkboard if I wanna leave a note on Mr. Owl, you know, a positive word or something like that. A name perhaps, or congratulations, or a get well soon, or any sort of message that I might want to give to a loved one. And ta-da! Mr. Owl is done. I love him just like that. I may wax him in just a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead with Mr. Owl black silhouette, okay? And so now what I'm gonna do, let's test my glue gun to make sure it's good and hot. Let's see here, it's getting there. It's almost there. Yeah, we'll be able to make it work. So now what I'm gonna do is get ready to put Mr. Owl on top of right here. Look how cute this is gonna be, right? Can you guys see that? All right, let me see here. Let me get rid of some of this glue that I just put down so we don't stick on top of it. All right, so let's go ahead and, how about I point him this way? Let's glue the back. But just know that you can also do things like, you know, maybe you just want to put an A on top of there, paint an A, your favorite color, and then that could be part of your decor for your space. Walmart is now getting into cut wooden cutouts, help me say it here. And so this would also be a fun thing that you could do as well. Not on top of the owl, but take the owl off and then, you know, kind of find your own style that you like, maybe an anchor. I'm gonna do this one a little bit later tonight. I think I'll do the anchor one maybe over on my Facebook page, which I've got to go live in just a little bit. So if you guys want to follow me over on Facebook, be sure you do, because there's always projects over there as well. Just find us at Junk Monkey Paint Company. All right, so I've got the owl down here, but I want to make sure that I blend in the background because there's no black in the background, right? So here's how I cheat, and here's how I basically make that black work, the black silhouette. I'm gonna use my black velvet Junk Monkey paint. You guys know, you know, it's an awesome furniture paint that we are the makers of here at Junk Monkey Paint Company. And you just basically pick a piece and you go bananas, right? So piece of furniture, piece of decor, and just have at it. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and paint like the border, the edge in black, because it's just white right now. So adding that black edge is gonna make this piece much more polished. All right, the other fun thing I'm gonna do is take my shabby chip brush. Again, this is why I love these brushes, because they're so versatile. And I'm just gonna pull a little bit of that black in. So I'm riding my brush on the very edge, and basically I'm gonna give this little owl a really cool old looking edge on this piece of plank. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna wax him because I really want him to pop really nice and sharp. But there we go. We got ourselves a cute little owl design. So, what we have done since doing our project here is we took to the airwaves here on Facebook to go ahead and do a few more designs. So if you want to see how those designs turned out, look at all my mess. This merely shows where the fun has been. Like I say, on my hands, up my arms, everywhere. That's okay. It all washes off, so we're gonna survive, right? So this was the other project that we did on Facebook. So if you want to check that out, make sure you go over there. I'll give you a step-by-step. And then we also did this beautiful one right here, which is family. Like, I love those two. Which one is your favorite here, guys? And of course, the one we just showed them as well, what we did here together, which was our beautiful owl silhouette. So there you go. 3 projects, a pile of napkins, and I've still got tons of napkins to make tons of more different designs, and I can put them on furniture, decor, whatever I want. I can't wait to go to the thrift store to find some pieces that all these napkins will work on as well. So much fun. Now what I have to do is get ready because I have to film. I have to film yet again because behind the scenes right now, current as of this video, I'm coaching over 150 women how to grow their creative business. And so we are in the middle of a 6-week creative boot camp, all the pillars of all the foundation of legs of what you need to be able to grow your business online. And so I'm gonna go ahead, hop over there, say hello to them, and talk a little bit more with them and do today's training. So talk to you shortly. Well, it is about time to go home. My work is done. It is late. I'm gonna go home, see my bed, and hang out. It is a beautiful night here in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. Look how nice and clear it is. It's just beautiful. Started off wearing a sweater to work this morning. It really warmed up, and now it's got a little bit of a chill in the air, but it's just perfect, right? Who else sleeps really well when it's nice and cool out? So, and look how nice and clear the sky is. Look at that big moon. Good night, moon, and good night to all of my Junk Monkey friends. I'll be back on again soon with another upload. Good night.